Falcon Heavy, this is Arctic Control. You are cleared for immediate takeoff on runway 29er. Intercept vector is 040.
Godspeed. Sonar, bearing 090. Intercept course confirmed.
Hey, Lieutenant. Monitoring.
Rising above the Arctic expanse, US F-35s ascend with precision, engines murmuring through the thin air.
Inside the cockpit, radar flickers to life, revealing incoming Russian bombers slicing across the Arctic expanse.
Distance closes rapidly over the frozen Arctic as US F-35s track Russian Tu-95 bombers with unwavering precision.
Over the frozen Arctic waters, Tu-95 bombers fly in flawless formation. New contacts emerge on the radar. Russian escort fighters closing in on the Arctic intercept zone. Amber warnings flash.
High above the Arctic, NATO command observes every maneuver of the US F-35 Intercept.
Through the thin Arctic clouds, US F-35s advance with quiet precision, engines whispering into the pale sky.
Through the canopy, the Tu-95 fills the view, a distant, imposing silhouette against the icy Arctic.
The F-35's advanced sensors lock onto each bomber, outlines and data tags appearing across the HUD.
Within the bomber's cockpit, electronic warfare systems engage, sending probing signals into the icy sky.
The F-35's countermeasures engage, bending and masking its presence. On radar screens, enemy signals ripple and distort.
The destroyer slices through the Arctic waters, radar sweeping steadily across the sky. Each With precision and calm, F-35s split formation, flanking the incoming bombers across the Arctic expanse.
The Tu-95 shifts course ever so slightly, inching toward NATO airspace. Its presence looms.
A warning flickers on the HUD. Missile threat detected, but no launch confirmed. The amber flash holds for a heart.
The pilot's hand hovers, poised above the weapons switch. Every second measured, every breath controlled, as readiness.
NATO command issues a clear warning across the Arctic skies. Calm, measured, and firm.
The message arrives, cutting through the Arctic cold, yet the bomber crew says nothing. Silence fills the cockpit.
At extreme altitude, F-35s close in, encircling the Tu-95s with calculated precision.
The weapons bay opens just enough to reveal the missiles within, ready, restrained, and silent. Every motion measured, every mechanism whispering.
Lock confirmed. The HUD locks onto the target with steady precision, amber indicators gluing softly, every pilot focused, calm, and poised above the silent Arctic skies.
In the Joint Command Center, every eye tracks the intercept with silent focus. Low lights and quiet hum.
The escort fighters break from formation, slipping away across the Arctic expanse. Engines fade into the gray sky.
In the cockpit, eyes meet briefly, hands steady on every control. Muted lights and measured breaths mark
The Tu-95 formation banks steadily away from NATO airspace, engines humming in unison. Across the frozen
F-35s trail the retreating bombers, keeping close and precise. Over the Arctic skies, every movement is measured.
Radar C. Russ Sams since drawing.
switching to mode where the discern listens silently.
Distance grows between the F-35s and the bombers, HUD indicators widening as the Arctic skies clear. Calm tone.
With the mission complete, F-35s ease from formation, engines softening as the Arctic skies open ahead.
As the Arctic threat recedes, officers ease their stance, tension giving way to calm.
Returning from the mission, the F-35 glides steadily toward the Arctic runway. Lights shimmer across the icy surface as the
Landing gear meets the frozen runway with delicate precision, snow mist swirling as the jet touches down.
Engines wind down, turbines cooling with measured metallic clicks. Silent pluggings.
With the mission complete, the pilot lifts the visor, releasing a slow, measured breath. The cockpit glows softly.
Arctic skies clear. Radar confirms. No threats remain. The green display glows steadily, signaling calm.
Newsrooms around the world track the Arctic Intercept, screens alive with every maneuver. Operators watch silently,
As the sun dips beneath the horizon, Arctic light shifts through warm orange.
Against the Arctic twilight, the F-35 rests in silent readiness, its silhouette etched in fading light,